Hi, this is a quick overview of some Magic School information, including the Klein ISD custom tool. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go up here and we're going to go to our dashboard. And when we're in here, we're going to come up and we're going to type in Magic because this is an app inside of the Klein dashboard. And when we see the app here, just so you know, you can right click on that and add to favorites. And if you do that, it will appear down at the bottom. You do that with any app on the dashboard, which is pretty handy. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. This is what Magic School looks like. And remember, anytime you're using artificial intelligence, these tools, you always need to use the 80-20 rule. Make sure that you let it do 80% of the work, but you always do 20% of the follow-up, making sure that it's both unbiased as well as correct. We're not going to look at everything in here today. We're mainly going to be looking at the Klein custom tools. But when you are in here, you can search for any of the tools that are in here. Then you can also come down and filter by category, by favorites. So if you just put a star on them, then you'll see the favorites will come up to the top, and custom, which you probably don't have any yet, but we're going to change that. So the important thing is what we're looking for right now is the kisd.us/custom tool. Actually, that's tools. I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to paste that in. And here is the custom tool site that Klein has created. You can navigate it right here by clicking on the buttons, or you can come over here to the left and navigate it that way, depending upon what you're looking for. There's a lot of different stuff in here, different content areas and so forth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing science as an example. And now we're going to look at the SCR feedback coach, right? So that's our short constructed response. I clicked on custom tool again. It's going to open back up Magic School for us. And then I'm going to say add custom tool again. And then if I come down and I filter it by custom, now I've got two tools. I've got the unpacker and I've got the writing coach. So let's show that as an example. So here it's going to ask us, what's your question? What are you trying to answer here? What type of feedback? And then additional instructions of any type, and then insert the writing, right? The student's answer right there. So this is kind of cool. Again, I've already sort of pre-done this. So I'm going to say, here's my question. Explain the difference. Oh, and just so we know, 513b, explain how instinctual behavior traits such as turtle hatchlings returning to the sea and learned behavior traits such as orcas hunting in packs increases chances of survival. So I turned that into a question. I'm going to copy it real quick. Explain the difference between instinctual and learned behavior traits, how they can increase survival, and give examples of both. So now I'm going to come back here. I'm going to pop in the question. And then for the type of feedback, I'm just going to make it simple. I'm going to come in. I'm just going to pop in the standard. And then I have actually got a student response, which I'm going to use. And it's this right here. And so here's my student response. And now we're going to come down, we're going to say generate, and we're going to see what kind of information it gives us about this student response. So it says feedback on science writing, instinctual versus learned behaviors. And what it does is it breaks down the student's writing into areas of strength, areas for growth, and then just general writing mechanics. Now let's go back and look at the writing real quick. And it says instinct is when animals just know what to do. They don't need nobody to show them. Like a spider can make a web the first time, or babies cry when they're hungry. That is instinct. Learned is when you got to practice it or someone teach you. Like I learned how to tie my shoe, or a dog learns to roll over. They're not born knowing that. So instinct is you just do it, and learned is you got to learn it, right? All right, so let's see what it tells us. It says strength, they demonstrate a good basic understanding of the key difference between instinct and learned behaviors. Clear, relatable examples. Conclusion effectively summarizes the main distinction. Areas for growth include specific details about how these behaviors increase survival chances. So they completely missed that part of the question and just left it out as required by the TEAG. For example, Explain how a spider's instinct to build webs helps it catch food to survive. So it gives these areas for growth, and then it gives you just general writing mechanics. Check spelling of words, practice. Babies. Don't should be have an apostrophe as it's a contraction, so don't. Proper capitalization. And then it just says break it into clear paragraphs, etc. So it's just giving some good feedback information. Again, I can copy that, paste it. I would never just hand this to a student. This is something you would sort of talk through with them so they understand what you're talking about. Spend a little quick one-on-one time with them, and that would really help them a lot to improve their writing in the future. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And then again, you can go on and ask it more to expound upon what it is that you want from it. But that's a pretty cool little quick feedback. It did really fast and gave some really good information. Okay. All right. Remember, the Klein ISD Custom Tools website is kisd.us/custom tools. It's not case sensitive. Go in, install those tools into Magic School, and use them to your heart's content. Have a great day.